Bitcoin's appreciating about 50% a year for the past 5 years. We expect it'll appreciate about 30% a year for the next 20 years. And we offer these credit instruments that pay about 10% dividend yield in the form of a return on capital dividends. And so it's a pretty strong business model. If you want to work out the math, as long as Bitcoin goes up 1.25% a year, the company can pay the dividend forever and create more shareholder value. If Bitcoin stops going up 0% forever, we got about 80 years to figure out what we're going to do about that.
We can sell Bitcoin, and we would sell Bitcoin if we needed to fund our dividend payments below 1x MNAV.
My worry is that the Fed is turning into universal basic income for PhD economists. Right? That I don't know what they do. They're never right.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. it was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly pulling back, trading around in that same range. And we have stocks pulling back. And look no further. That's right, these yield rates. Even though the Fed is looking at cutting 25 basis points, the bond market doesn't care. And we know that Fed's fund rate is only for the banks. We need yield rates to drop in order for consumers to get that benefit. And right now, we're going to be looking at stagflation because inflation keeps moving up. And then we have the jobs market just keeps getting weaker. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates moving up. We have the dollar slightly up. We have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Tether is now officially recognized by Abu Dhabi, ADGM, for regulated multi-chain use, including Ton, Tron, Polkadot, and Near. Also, we have Tether backs Italian humanoid robotics firm as AI push builds. And we see Tether in every sector of the digital economy, but then also we see the central banks behind Tether. And we know that Tether move is definitely going to come and put all the power back into the central bank's hands. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $1.4 billion on Friday, 1.7 right now today. And don't forget, we have the Treasury working in the background to control that long end, because we know no one, and I mean absolutely no one, wants that long-term paper. And we have the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Fed Jerome Powell in the house. And as we know, as mortgage-backed securities fall off, the Fed is buying the front end of treasuries. But that long end, they do not control. And what's that going to cause? Nothing but pumping and dumping. The markets are going to just become more and more volatile. And don't forget, Japan hasn't even started moving up rates. And that's how we know that Black Swan is right around the corner. We're going to get that big distraction, so therefore they can bring in this fourth industrial revolution. They're ready to speed it up. They've already laid down the foundation. They now have all the regulation that'll be finished in 2026. Now it's time to build. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And we have Jerome in the house on the 10th, and we know they like the markets to look good, at least when he's in the house. And remember, Jerome Powell now only has 4 more meetings, and he gets to ride off in the sun as the U.S. economy crumbles. Because remember, the only tool the Fed has is to lower rates, and that means the Fed has no more control over the economy. They can't do anything. The only thing they're going to do is point the finger, and really the sheep have no clue that the Fed was responsible for the whole demise of the global economy, not just the United States, but the global economy. They're going to look to who? That's right, the puppets, the politicians. Remember, they cause a problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with a solution. And the politicians are going to be pushing these digital assets and robotics. So therefore, they increase productivity. Guess what, guys? We're going to send you out free money and you can go home. And we saw this during the C word. People are going to be happy to sit at home, falling for the deception. But little do they know that money is going to be programmable, telling you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And the sheep are going inside the virtual world, where everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain, and their life is going to be a real-life video game. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And that's why I tell you it's so important for you to understand this technology, and then also get back to the creator, so therefore you can start creating. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs are slightly up as I'm doing this video. And we have BlackRock submitted a filing for a staked Ethereum ETF. And we know how important staking is going to be, especially right now, as the Genius Bill says, no interest on these stablecoins. Staking is going to be so important in the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, we have gold, silver, copper, all these gods minerals keep moving up because fiat is dead. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have the top 7 tokens with the largest unlocks this week. We know these dates change, but just make sure you keep an eye if you do own a few of these tokens. And we have Wisdom Tree brings options income strategy on chain with new tokenized fund. And again, everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. This is a plan. It moves in phases. And we're just going to start seeing things that speed up faster and faster inside the United States. Over in Europe, it's moving fast, and the emerging markets moving faster. The United States is behind on purpose. Now we have the French bank BPCE will roll out an in-app crypto trading for its customers. And we know that's all about pushing adoption. And I don't care what country you go to, they all have a plan for the digital economy. And we have Robinhood to expand in Indonesia by acquiring a brokerage and digital asset trader. And again, we have American companies that are moving globally when it comes to crypto. Remember, crypto is global. It's not about the West, not about the East. This is global infrastructure. It's just that the United States and West are the last ones in. Now we have BitSensor set to undergo its first halving on December 14th. And what does the crypto teacher teach you? Follow the money. And if you're a trader, you're living in the perfect time. If you're a hodler, keep the dime in hands. But if you're ready to become a hodler, then yes, you're going to have to sit on the sideline because we're definitely going to be pulling back. And we know it's time to build. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. And the key is research. And lastly, we have Wall Street hedge big crypto bet and 500 million Ripple deal. And Ripple share sales in November attracted investors like Citadel. Now remember, guys, these big banks, hedge fund guys, these big corporations, big banks have been in crypto from the beginning. And right now we have two financial economies running side by side. And the sheep have no clue. But 2026 to 2029 is time to build. And by the time the people wake up, they're going to be in the fourth industrial revolution. And don't forget, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. Not because it's not there, because they reject it. They stay distracted on things that don't matter. And we know the crypto teacher gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. And because I'm giving you the truth, you hate me. But don't forget, I'm just a watchman on the wall. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows, when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.